Hello everyone, my name is Nair Khalil, and today I'm going to be talking about the Great Schism. Um, this is how I'm going to record it because this is the only setup I have. I hope professor and everyone can see this. I picked this topic because it talks about kind of where I'm from because I'm from the Middle East and I'm a Christian. So this topic really does bring up Christianity, obviously, and talks about why Catholics and Coptic Orthodox split. Coming from someone though that I'm not Catholic or Coptic Orthodox Protestant, um, but I do have friends that are Catholic and friends that are Coptic Orthodox because and then they are Middle Eastern, so I'm gonna have both, but most and the majority are Coptic Orthodox. So the Great Schism, it talks about how the Catholics and Orthodox became like two separate things. It used to just be one church, but then there was a couple different beliefs, and we're gonna get into that right now. So, the Great Schism, it was the first major division in Christianity. To this day, it's because I do hang out around people that are Coptics and Catholics, and they both think this is the way. They're both very defensive. They both have their own beliefs, and they're both very different now. It's not like a little difference, but no, it's a huge difference now. So, yeah. So, it happened in 1054, and basically a lot of it is ego, a lot of it is just different beliefs. So the Pope basically wanted to be the number one, the head. I do this, I run this, I do all of that. And then there was also like a little bit of disagreements on the beard. So the beard is a massive part, especially in the Middle East. Everyone grows up with one. So the beard too, they were kind of disagreeing on so many things, but I feel like a lot of it has to do with ego, and I'm just speaking from the middle perspective, but I will lean more towards the Coptic Orthodox more than the Catholics. But anyways, this is the second slide. I just hope you guys can see this. So it was a huge misunderstanding from the Greek and the Latin Rome. I mean, it was those two. They split, and Greeks are Coptic Orthodox as well. That's why they're kind of similar to the Middle Easterns when it comes to beliefs. So the major people in this, it was you had the Pope Leo, and he was in Italy mainly. And then so this right here is I'm not sure if you guys can see this. This right here talks about how the division till this day is still a big part of it. It's huge, and they both don't like each other. And that's what I know from a fact. But yeah, so basically the Coptic Orthodox and the Catholics, they were one church. They both split because they had a little bit of different beliefs. Um, the Catholics wanted to add some rules and they wanted to add some of the stuff, and mainly because of the Pope too. He wanted to do some sort of things his way, and then the Catholics didn't. I mean, the Coptics didn't like it, or the Orthodox people did not like it, so they split. To this day, they're still split. So this day, Catholics now believe in their own thing, and Coptic Orthodox believe in not like their own thing. They're both. I'll tell you more about their religions too. They're both very traditional. They have a lot of traditions that they follow. Fasting, we have to fast. So it's not just fasting once. No, you fast a couple times a year. One where you can't eat any sort of protein. So no milk, no cheese, no meat, no chicken, no fish, nothing. And then there's other ones where you don't eat, and then you eat till sunset. There's so many other things. It's a lot about traditions, and at the end of the day, though, sure you could have like all those traditions, and sure that could try to hopefully get you closer to God. But if you don't have a relationship with God, then what's the point, you know? So I feel like that's the main part. You need, sure, the traditions and fasting, this is all good stuff, and that's supposed to get you closer to God, but you need a relationship with God, I feel like, if you're gonna, you know, try to get close to him, not just by doing traditions, you know? So that's kind of it. Last slide. I want to see if you guys can get a picture. So yeah, basically they split, and to this day it's still a big thing. That's why I wanted to like touch on it. I'm pretty sure if you have like a Catholic friend or an Orthodox friend, they will really know like a bunch of their history. I like when I go to an Orthodox church, I go to Orthodox church all the time. If I go to a Coptic Orthodox church, there's a lot of traditions. You light up a candle. You have to like pray and do so many traditions, and I like it. It's a big part of it. I've never been in an actual Catholic church, so I wouldn't really know. So I can't like talk about it like that much because not everything on the internet is right. But yeah, that's probably it. That's why I want to touch up on it. It's just, you know, summary: Coptics or Orthodox, the Orthodox Church and the Catholic Church, they split. The Pope had an ego. He wanted to be up there, and he wanted to ask their own rules. They wanted to do this and this and this. The Orthodox Church had the same thing too, but they just wanted to split. And yeah, there's some similarities, but right now I feel like both of them took their own routes. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully I made it as easy as possible. I know like a lot of people don't know about this, so I just want to make it as easy as possible, not just like throw a bunch of facts out there and a bunch of dates that you wouldn't know. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.